You've settled on a design, chosen your curtains, and can't wait to have them hanging elegantly at your windows. To ensure that they fit correctly, we've come up with a few easy steps to make sure your new curtains measure up. Let's start with the basics. Firstly, with curtains, it's essential that all of your measurements are in whole centimetres. Also, floors and ceilings are not always even or level, so it's a good idea to check with a spirit level. The track or pole you're using should extend between 15 centimetres and 30 centimetres either side of the window, so the curtains stack back off the window. Tab-top curtains need that little bit more room, so closer to 30 centimetres than 15 for them. The fitting also needs to be between 12 centimetres and 15 centimetres above the window recess, so you can't see the curtain heading from outside. And there's nowhere for light to come in when the curtains are drawn. For measuring, you will need a set of step ladders, a metal measuring tape, and a pencil and pad. Start with the width. That's the width of the pole or rail, not the window. Measure between the finials, the decorative end pieces. Make a note of the measurement. If you're using a rail instead and it has a centre overlap, first measure the rail, then the bit that overlaps, and add the two together. If there's no overlap, just measure the whole rail from end to end. The drop is down to your personal choice, based on the heading you choose and where you want your curtains to hang to. You can hang curtains to the floor, to a windowsill, or to hang below the sill. Remember, floors and sills may not be level, so be sure to measure in at least 3 places along the pole. Use the shortest measurement to stop the curtains dragging along the floor or the sill. When we say that curtains hang to the floor or hang to the sill, what we really mean is they hang just above it so they don't drag. Of course, if you prefer a luxurious, longer look, you'll need to allow for the extra length in your measurements. These are what are known as pencil headings, and for these, deep pencil and pinch pleat headings. With a pole, you measure from the underside of the decorative ring to the place you'd like the curtain to finish. For sill or floor length, that's 1 centimetre above the sill or floor, or alternatively, say 15 centimetres below the sill, if that's the style you're after. If you're using a curtain rail instead, measure from the top of the track, again to where you'd like the curtain to finish. Tab-top headings have 10 centimetre long tabs that are naturally part of the curtain drop. For these, measure from the top of the pole to the length you prefer. Tab-tops are okay with poles up to 30 millimetres in diameter. Eyelet headings are only suitable for poles of up to 28 millimetres. The inner edge of the eyelet is 3 centimetres from the top of the curtain, so you need to measure from the top of the pole to where you want the curtains to finish and add 3 centimetres. So don't forget, use a metal tape measure and a spirit level. Always measure in at least 3 places across the pole or track. Where you're using a track with a centre overlap, add the overall length of the track to the length of the overlap. Write the measurements down as you go along. Allow for 1 centimetre above a floor or sill or 2 centimetres above a radiator. Measurements will vary depending on the heading you're ordering. And that's it! How to measure successfully for beautiful fitted curtains.